Hi everyone. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Let's get started. It was the morning of November 12, 2023, and it was Diwali, and it was also Sunday. So the morning time of all the families was relaxed and very slow that day, and one of them was the family of Noor Mohammed. The family lived in Nejar, Udupi, Karnataka. The head of the family, Noor Mohammed, was a very hardworking person. He wanted to give all the facilities and all the happiness to his children, due to which he used to work very hard in Saudi Arabia. He had to stay away from his family. He didn't like it at all, but so that none of the children's wishes remained unfulfilled, he had to stay there. Like his father, his son Asad was also very hardworking. To reduce the burden of household responsibilities along with his father, Asad also away from his family and used to work as a ground staff at Indigo Airlines in Bangalore. Noor Mohammed's wife Hasina used to handle the entire house very well, as Noor Mohammed lived in Saudi Arabia and she did not get much leave from work and was very busy, and due to husband not being at home, Hasina felt very lonely. To ensure that Hasina did not feel lonely, Noor Mohammed's mother, that is Hasina's mother-in-law Hajara, also lived with her. Apart from Asad, she had 3 children and the youngest son of the house, Asim. He was 12 years old. Diwali holidays were going on in his school also, hence he remained busy playing the whole day. He also had 2 daughters, Afnan and Anaz, one of whom was 23 and the other 21 years, and both these daughters were also very promising, and both of them were smart and wanted to do something big and bring glory to their family, and that is why both of them lived in a PG in Bangalore, away from their family. And while living here, Afnan was completing her degree and her sister Anaz was completing her air hostess training in the Indian Express. That is, all the children of this family were very hardworking. The goals of those 3 children were very clear in their life, and they were working on what they wanted to become. That is, they wanted to do something big in their life and had to help their family, because everyone in this house, except his mother Hasina and his mother-in-law, used to stay away to study or work. That is why their house remained deserted. But it was Diwali on November 12th, and everyone in the house had come home on Diwali. Afnan and Anaz had also come home after taking leave. It was 8:30 in the morning on that day. Their mother Hasina was preparing breakfast in the kitchen. His grandmother Hajara was also sitting on the bed and resting. Afnan and Anaz had got up late for breakfast, and Asim, that is the youngest child of the house, was riding a bicycle outside the house, and everyone was busy in their work or with their mother. They were helping one another, talking or having fun and laughing, and now, while preparing for breakfast, it was 9 o'clock, and the younger son Asim was also busy riding a bicycle outside the house. But then a man passed by him, went straight inside his house, and the man was wearing a brown-colored t-shirt and had put a mask on his mouth, due to which he was not recognizable. At that time, only his head and eyes were visible. But after seeing that man, Asim did not pay much attention to him, and he again got busy in cycling. But as soon as the masked man went inside the house, he saw Anaz, and he talked to Anaz for 15 or 20 seconds. And then, within no time, he attacked Anaz with a knife. Hearing his voice, Mother Hasina and her sister Afnan also came out of the room to their living room, and they tried to stop the man, but the man was very strong, and he was sure anger inside him was deliberate, and the anger inside him was stronger than that of both Afnan and Hasina. That man also attacked Afnan and Hasina with a knife and attacked him about 8 to 10 times, and when anyone is being attacked so fiercely, his screams are also painful. On hearing such loud screams from his house, 12-year-old Asim also ran inside the house to see what was happening inside, but as soon as he came inside, that masked man did not leave him either. That criminal brutally killed a 12-year-old child with a knife and did not stop there too. He also attacked Hajira, the oldest woman in the house, but Hajira managed to escape. Hajira ran away from there and entered the bathroom of her house and locked the door from inside. But she was also stabbed by a knife by the masked man. So the masked man thought she was an elderly woman, and due to excessive bleeding, she remained inside will die. Then he came back from there to the living room and saw the person whom he had come with the intention of killing for the last time, and ran away from there. But as he was running out of the house, he saw a woman at the gate of the house. And that woman had seen the appearance of this man, so that man felt that she would definitely tell someone or the police that what happened in this house. So he threatened that woman that if she told anyone, it will not be good for you if you tell anything to anyone. And after saying all this, the man ran away from that house, and he carried out this entire incident in just 15 minutes. That is, he killed these 4 people in just 15 minutes, and from there he also ran away, and in those 15 minutes, a laughing family was now destroyed. But who was this man, and what enmity did he have with Noor Mohammed's family? But when the police reached the crime scene, they could not understand where to start the investigation. All they had in front of them were the dead bodies of 4 people. Neither was there any clue about the criminal, nor was his motive known. Why would anyone have any enmity with a simple family, let alone a 12-year-old child? But when the police were searching the house, they found the bathroom locked from inside. They tried hard to open the bathroom door, but Hajira was so scared inside that even after the police repeatedly told her that they were not really came to help them, but she was still not ready to open the door, and this shows how scared she must have been, that she was not able to trust anyone at that time, and how terrible would be the crime which must have happened in front of her eyes, and due to which she was not able to even dare to open the bathroom door. But somehow the policeman took Hajira out of the bathroom and she was taken straight to the hospital. But after seeing the crime scene, the question still remained that who was the man who had enmity with this family? The police first searched the entire house to see if the man had come with the intention of stealing, but this crime had happened in the morning itself, and all the valuable things in the house, be it cash or jewelry, were all in the house, nor was anything missing from the house. And seeing this incident, it seemed that the man had gone straight to his house, came in and killed 4 people and went away. The police saw that there was no CCTV camera or any such recording device inside the house, and then after looking at the police car, they wondered what happened here, because no such crime has ever happened in this society. There had never been any theft there, so after seeing the police vehicle, this news started spreading in the neighborhood, and gradually this word started spreading not only in Udupi and not only in this society but in the whole of Karnataka. The news of the incident had spread, and the police were doing background check of these 4 family members. Before the police could get any clue or evidence, a rickshaw puller came to them and gave a lot of information to the police. Sham was a rickshaw driver, and like every day on the morning of November 12th, he was waiting for a ride at the auto stand when a man wearing a mask came and sat in his rickshaw and asked him to go to Tripti layout in the evening, and Sham told the man to go to Noor Mohammed's. Not only this, he was dropped off near the house, but Sham also saw the man sitting in another rickshaw near the auto stand after 15 minutes. That is, after the man had fled from there. As soon as the police got this information, the police directly reached that auto stand and started checking all the CCTV cameras there, and finally, with the help of the camera footage, they found their suspect and the criminal of this house. Along with the camera footage, the police also tapped the phones of Noor family. They were also checking their background, and when they checked the background and mobile phones of Noor's wife Hazina and younger daughter Afnan, they did not find anything. But when they inquired about Anaz and her colleagues where she worked, after talking to him and checking his phone, they started getting suspicious of a man, and because this man had not come to work since November 12th, the police went to the man's house, but he was not there, and his phone was also switched off, due to which even the location of that man was not known. But who was this man? His name was Praveen Arun Choggal, and he was a resident of Sangali, Maharashtra, and Praveen was physically very strong, so in that condition he was always a little complacent. In 2007, Praveen got a job in Pune police, and he always tried to be at the forefront in police training. But then after 3 months he left the police job, and to earn more money he started working on higher salary. For this, he started working as a cabin crew in Air India Express in Bengaluru. As soon as he shifted to Bengaluru, Praveen's luck had changed. His job was going well, due to which he was getting a lot of money and all his wishes were being fulfilled. Now he had money and now he was completely settled. That is why he thought that I should get married now. So after getting settled in life, he got married, and now he also had 2 children. After marriage and children, he had now bought 2-3 flats to invest his money, and Praveen had been working in Indian Express for 8 years. That is, a person who has been working for 8 years has a family, he has children. Near flats, he has a car. From outside, it seems that everything is fine in his life, but there was nothing like this in Praveen's case. Praveen had a very similar disease which almost every person in our India has. And this disease was the disease of doubt. Praveen never trusted any man, and so if he liked a man, then he would become very positive towards him, and this is a combination of positive and doubt. If this becomes excessive, then it becomes very dangerous for that person and all his relatives, and Praveen was so suspicious that he did not even trust his own wife. He would not even let his wife go out. He did not let her go, did not allow her to talk to anyone, did not allow her to meet anyone. In fact, his wife did not even go out alone to buy vegetables, and if ever there was any need where it was necessary for his wife to go out, he was always suspicious of his wife, and if she committed any mistake in the house, he used to beat his wife. That is, behind the closed door, this was the truth of Praveen, but from the front, it seemed as if Praveen had a lot of respect for people. He is a helpful and very nice man, but when Praveen was working in Air India Express and when suddenly Anaz joined there as an air hostess, then Praveen immediately liked her. Though Praveen was senior to Anaz, but he never missed any opportunity to help Anaz, whether it was related to help duty or help outside work, but he always tried to stay close to Anaz as much as possible. One of the things that helped her was to find a house in Bengaluru where she lived with her sister Afnan. Praveen had also given his scooter to Anaz so that she would not have any problem in traveling in the city. Anaz and Praveen worked together. It had been 7-8 months since they started dating and they had become friendly in a way, but Anaz looked at Praveen as a senior and a mentor who was helping her, and she just respected Praveen as if she considered her other colleague as her friend. Similarly, she also considered Praveen as her friend, but gradually Praveen was becoming very positive about Anaz, and Anaz did not like this at all, and now things had become so bad that Praveen did not allow Anaz to talk to anyone even in the crew, and when she talked to any other boy in the crew, Praveen would get very angry, and all this was happening for the last 1 or 2 months. You are doing this, and your senior who is 20 years older than you tries to come closer to you and tries to control you on everything, and if your friend also does this thing, then you will still feel a little strange, but because both of them worked in the same airline at the same place, so now Anaz had only one option, and that was not to talk to Praveen, not to say hi or hello to him when she see him, or to block his number, and Anaz did the same thing. She blocked Praveen's number. She thought that maybe now Praveen would not bother her, and now maybe she would understand that Anaz is not comfortable with him, and he would change his behavior, but Anaz did not know that by doing this she will lose her life. When Praveen came to know that Anaz has blocked him, that is blocked his number, he got crazy, and the Anaz whom he loved and for whom he was so positive, now he hates that Anaz. It started happening, and now he wanted to take revenge. He knew where Anaz lives in Udupi, and he also knew that she would go to her home during Diwali vacation, and on November 12th, Praveen had left his house with full planning as to how he would reach Anaz's house so that he would not be caught. He took a kitchen knife from his house and also kept extra clothes in a bag, and he sat in his car and left for Anaz's house, a little from the first toll booth of Queens Road. He parked his car at a distance and took a lift from a bike driver to reach the auto stand near the toll booth, and then from the auto stand he boarded Sham's auto and reached Tirupati layout. You must be thinking that Praveen had to go to Anaz's house. Where did we get the address? Because Praveen had traced Anaz's house. There is a feature of that app about which we often do not pay much attention, but Praveen didn't miss that feature, and he tracked her location through Snapchat itself. Tirupati layout. After reaching, he went inside the gate of the house and he passed by a sim. Praveen came inside the house, and as soon as he saw Anaz, he first asked him why he had blocked his number, and before Anaz could say anything, when Praveen found her, he attacked her, and within no time he killed Hasina, Afnan, Anaz and Asim, and then Praveen ran away from there. After running away from the house, he again took a lift from a bike driver, and from there he went to the auto rickshaw stand. After which he went back to his car from the auto rickshaw stand, and after sitting in the car, he changed his clothes so that no one would know whether the man wearing such clothes had come from here or had gone from here. Well, Praveen changed his clothes and ran away from there to his home. After going home, the first thing he did was to wash his knife and put it back in the kitchen. Then he told his family, his wife and children, that they were going out somewhere to celebrate Diwali. And then with his family he went to his uncle's house in Bale village. Now he had also switched off his phone, but the police was just waiting for his phone to be switched on, and as soon as Praveen switched on his phone on November 14th, the police traced his location and caught him. After being caught, Praveen confessed to his crime out of fear. The police also found the knife from his house with which he had killed a happy family, and the clothes with blood on them, which he was wearing at the time of the incident, and he had also kept his mask near those clothes. The police have all the evidence, and Praveen remained in the police custody study till December 5th, and after that he will definitely get the harshest punishment. When Praveen was already harassing her, why didn't Anaz tell anything to her siblings or her parents? If she had told everything to her family beforehand, then perhaps her family would have taken some action, and today they would have been alive. Perhaps Anaz would have thought that after blocking the number, Praveen will not harass her, and he will realize what he is doing, but Anaz would not have thought that Praveen can do so much, but we can never say anything to anyone. You cannot understand human behavior, and if you too are going through such a situation, then immediately complain to the police or tell your family members. Do tell your parents, because parents always think better about you than you. The purpose of this video is not to hurt anyone, not to harass anyone, but to make you aware. Friends, what is your opinion about this entire incident? Please tell us in the comment box, and if you liked our hard work, then like this video. Also share. If you have not subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe our channel. Thank you.